Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator, and welcome back to Reno, Nevada. So I'll tell you a couple of things quickly, like always, and then we'll get going. First thing I'll remember is the key code that I hit to bring us out of shadow play. Put this in reverse, so I'm going to put us in neutral. We won't have to hear that beeping when we start up. Next thing is the game patched over again. We're in the 1.31 beta. The 1.31 beta. We were in 1.31.0.7 yesterday. Today we're in 1.31.0.81. So a ton of content came in. When I started the game up, it looked like it downloaded about a gig, and I think some of the mods may have updated for 1.31 as well. So we are in our Peterbilt 389 6x4 with the Cummins 550, I think, 550 horsepower. And now we used to have a headache rack on here, and I pulled the headache rack off because that mod comes out over our air hose stand, and sort of, I imagine it would work. It's just a graphical thing. I don't think there's any collision in there, but it just didn't look right. The hoses would be coming out of the toolbox. Because the mod, it's just visual, but now it actually does something. The hoses need to move, so I pulled that off. We got no headache rack at the moment. It's not the end of the world. And I also went with a new paint job, and the reason I did, we had that really cool pinstripe on there before, but I noticed the pinstriping was on the fuel tanks under the steps, and it didn't make any sense. You wouldn't pinstripe the tanks and then put the steps back on. If you were going to put the steps on, you wouldn't pinstripe them at all, or you'd pinstripe around the steps. But I just didn't like the way it was sitting on there. So we went with these blue flames instead. I think that's everything that's going on. New patch, mods, headache rack, paint job, reverse. I think that's it. Right. Let's find a job, and let's get to work. So we're in Reno. Oh, we have a point. Yeah, we got a point last trip, so let's go ahead and get this assigned. Just-in-time delivery. I don't know which matters more. We have so much money. I don't think fuel matters right now. We have like $600,000. $666,000. El Dinero de Diablo. Right. So we're in Reno. Come on. Give me a good trailer. Give me a good new trailer that we can deliver. Where can we go? The excavator. Is that a standard job? I think it is. Where's it going? Kingman. I want to go up north. I want to go up to... We could go to Ukiah. Oakland? Not really. Elko, Fresno. Let's go to Ukiah. And let's hope that this is a good, interesting trailer. And when I say good and interesting... Oh, baby. Love it. Right. Face tracking is on and continuing to get the curves dialed. I'm nothing but optimistic about making that work. I've also had a rough couple of days with my in-cab, and I'm looking to redeem myself today, which means, unfortunately, that it's all going to go horribly wrong. We did accept that job, right? Hope we did. I don't feel like going back to look. We'll just drive over there and see. It's only 6 miles. And what else did we do? Oh, we put in an 18-speed Eden Fuller and got rid of the 7-speed, which, I mean, it had a certain charm, a certain appeal, but it was also just rotten. It was not working for me. So that's gone. Oh, it's like that, is it? Okay. We do have... Now we've got a trailer skin pack. Oh, he's not letting me out. We've got a trailer skin pack that's giving us things like this US food skin. I saw Target last trip. I saw Knight. Is it CRST? I saw a lot of trailers that you would see if you were out on an American freeway. So that skin pack seems to be working, but I don't believe it changes really the type of trailer. It just overwrites the fake company skins. So I'm really hoping, I want to see those air hoses. I know it's a small thing, you know, but it's the little victories in life that something, you know. All right, so I'll get us on the road here, and then I'll tell you all about it. Okay, no traffic there. A little bit of traffic here. Sort of letting me out. Sort of not letting me. Sort of letting me out. Sort of not letting me out. People. No. Neither horn gets his attention. Right. Thank you, sir. And or ma'am. Right. So what else is going on? It's Friday. Another week in the books. And I'm happy to be wrapping up this week. It hasn't been a bad week. But I'm still, come on, nope, one more. I'm still happy it's over. It's just been a week that I want to be over. Ran some errands, just got back from the, just got back from the store, got a bottle of wine to have with dinner tonight, and I ran about 4 miles, so it's been really been a productive day. Now I'm going to knock this out, put it into render, and then start my dinner. You know, since I got a patch, not a patch, driver update for my NVIDIA card, and I was able to bump my graphics up a bit. And I put a front mirror on the 579, but I didn't put one on here, and I think I might. Maybe. I'll take a look. I mean, it's nice. I just put one on the right side. It's nice to have it over there. It does help a little bit when changing lanes, but I also sort of like got kind of a hot rod look with this truck. Looks kind of tough. So I don't know if we need to schmutz it all up with a bunch of goodies, but we might schmutz it. Right. Come on, man. Give me a good trailer. Give me a good trailer. All right, it's letting us pick. But, oh, man. It's not a lot of choices. It's just the logo. It's all the same trailer. Well, we'll just hope for the best. We'll go with the, what is it? Box goods. Let's go with that dang old post office. We're going to subcontract for the day. Right. This way? This way? I guess we're sort of pointed this way to begin with, so we'll go this way. So I don't know. I'll take a look. Maybe I'll do it off camera, or if we get this delivery done and I don't even know. I think Ukiah might be too small to have a repair shop, but if it does have one, we'll go ahead and pull in there and maybe throw a mirror on and see what we think of it. See how it looks. Now, I ain't scared. I, I ain't scared, but I seem to have lost all my skill. I swear. I used to be able to do this like anytime I wanted. I could just sling it in there. And now there's no slinging. Alright. No. No. Man, what is... This isn't the patch. This is me. Like, I've completely lost my mojo. How do you get your mojo back? There we go. Feeling mojo. No mojo. Well, now I can't stop. I have to do it this way. God, I hope this doesn't turn into the whole episode. Oh, you know the other thing? There are some trailers that don't hook up at all. Ever. Right. Well, wouldn't that be funny if this was one of those? And I think that last one was pretty straight. Yeah. All right. Oh, with the air hoses. Some of them. Right. Let's go to Ukiah. I'm all cranky now. Right, here we go. Well, shoot. That was like the whole thing, man. That was the whole point, is I just wanted to see the hoses. We're gonna get this sorted out. Come on, turn a little bit more for me. There you go. Look up here. All right. Okay, so this won't take too long. About 15 minutes. We'll get this dropped off. If there's a repair shop handy, we'll stop in, maybe take a look at a mirror, and we'll see if we can find a job. I mean, if I can find those dump trailers, I know they're brand new for 1.31, so they're sort of, I wouldn't say guaranteed. I mean, I don't want to like guarantee anything, but I'm thinking it's almost certain that because they are included in the patch that has the, I can't see the light. Because they're included in the patch that has the hoses, it would make sense that they would have them as well. Right, we'll hope for the best. I also did some research online yesterday. I was talking about the Viper 389. Shoot. Wasn't a turning lane. The Viper 389, and turns out it's an abandoned mod. Not in a terrible way. I guess the original developer had a baby, or his wife or his girl did, or however that works out, and he's not going to be developing it anymore. Turn. Come on. So there are some other people that are going to be maintaining it. And I wouldn't say that never works, but that never works. So the 389 Viper, the other way, reverse it. The Viper 389, I guess, is a kind of an abandoned mod. And it's a shame. It was a good mod, but I think the reason that there may be some problems with it, and well, anyway, different people have different opinions about it, but it does seem that there are some issues with it of late. Since like 1.26 or 1.27, there have been problems with it. So it sounds like some of those can be attributed to the fact that multiple people are working on it. Maybe. I don't know. And that's just, in my experience, that just never really works out well. It's like only the person that originally designed and built it seems to understand it well enough to keep it running. I guess I could have gone straight. I don't know why it had me come down here. Well, doesn't matter, we're here now. So yeah, that would be the only mod that I'd really want to run. And it doesn't work for me because of the mirrors. So it looks like we're sticking with base game trucks. And I am going to try to record more American Truck Sim videos. And it's because I'm really trying to like this game. Like, I want to like it. But it's really hard for me to like it. And I don't know what it is exactly. Because I know I've said this many times, there's really nothing wrong with it. It's just somehow it doesn't work for me. But I'm going to try to make it work. Right. Go. And did I use up all my stuff that I needed to tell you? I think I did. I think I already told you everything. Huh. Well, maybe I'll think of something. I'll have to take a look at some older videos. I don't know if this is the interior this truck always had, or if this is part of the patch. This seems a little lighter than I would go with. I don't know if I'd be rocking the dove gray in a work truck. Hard to say. Physics mod seems to be working okay with the patch. Yeah, seems to be doing alright. I'm calling it a patch. It's really an open beta at this point. It'll be a patch soon. Right. Up through the mountains to Ukiah. And we'll be in the dark a little bit the last 5 minutes of the trip. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why would that happen? Why? I do have, to be fair, I do have trailer stability turned down to like 0. Love that realism. I've got trailer stability turned down to 0. I've got braking intensity almost at 0, and I'm running a physics mod that really makes the truck kind of hard to handle, so I guess it shouldn't surprise me when it's hard to handle. The two sort of go together. I was really looking forward to getting up to 80, but now I'm not. Wondering if that's such a good idea. Pull in for a vehicle inspection at the nearest way station. You got it. I think this truck sounds great too. Turn down the volume a little bit. I'm having a really hard time getting my volume dialed. And the way around that is you do a setup with multiple monitors. And get yourself a USB mixing board. And there's a couple problems with that. One is I'm not running an independent microphone. I'm running the microphone in my Logitech headset. So I can't, it's not like I'm running either a regular powered microphone out or quarter-inch or even USB that I could run into a mixer. Everything is all included in the headset, which is cordless, and then it all goes into my laptop through a USB dongle. So I can't mix through a mixer, even if I wanted to. But what I'd like to do is get a multiple monitor setup going and have my game running on one, and then a mixer running on the other where I could see audio levels in real time. The problem is, like, different trucks have different exhaust, and there are some trucks where, you know, I can set the game up, record an episode, and everything's perfect, but the next episode, if I jump into a different truck, it can be significantly louder or not as loud. And I'd like to be able to see that in real time, but I can't do it with one monitor. And the thing about game capture is very often when you jump out of your game to do something like look at a monitor, an audio monitor, not a video monitor, but if you jump out of your game to look at something, if you tab out of a window to look at something, it pauses the game, which disables the audio momentarily. So when you go to your audio monitoring software, the levels read as 0 because the game's not making any sound. So if you have two monitors, like two video monitors, you can have all your goodies on one and then your game on the other. Because I'm on a laptop, I can duplicate my monitors, or I can extend my monitors, but because I'm not going to run another monitor the same size as my laptop monitor, then I have all kinds of problems where either the game will recognize this one or that one, or it won't scale properly. Normally, like if you had a desktop and you had multiple outputs on your video card, you'd run like 350s or something, but the game is only seeing the total pixel height of any monitor, and then the width in pixels is going to be the pixel width of a monitor times 3. So essentially it's seeing one gigantic monitor and then sending the signal accordingly, or sending 1/3 of the signal to each, and it forms a big monitor, like a billboard, like a jumbotron, whatever. You get it. You know what I'm talking about. Well, it can't do that if the monitors are different heights without scaling one, and if it scales one, it's no end of trouble. So I can't easily run two monitors and game from the laptop. I can run two monitors and do like productivity stuff. I can run Microsoft Word all day, because it doesn't really care what the height is in pixels. It doesn't really, it doesn't stress about that stuff. But when you get a game going, it's sort of graphic intensive, then it really does care about things like pixel counts and refresh rates and vertical sync and various other things. So to keep it simple, I just run the monitor that is in my Omen laptop. And if I want to have multiple windows open for something like audio monitoring, as I said, every time I tab out of the game to try to check my audio levels, it pauses the game. So It's a very thorough way of saying I don't know how loud the truck is and I don't know how loud my voice is. But I guess I'll see when I review this. I have to tell you, I'm a bit obsessed with seeing the air hoses now. Cool. Pretty neat. Alright, so we'll be there in just a few minutes. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out episode length as well. I've heard everything from like 18 minutes, 45 seconds. That's the length of a perfect video. 18:45. All the way up to, you know, make them as long as you want. An hour, 2 hours. People watch what they want. They skip ahead. Whatever. Don't worry about it. And everywhere in between, so I'm generally between about 40 and 60 minutes. That seems to be working for me. Miles. And once again, we are driving at night. If you only knew how much I try to avoid this. I don't know. I mean, maybe you can't avoid it. Maybe I should just drive whenever I drive. Call it good. Because it seems like, I mean, is trying to not drive at night in any way successful? I feel like we're driving at night just as much as we were before. Hard to say. it's still red. All right. Sign for what freeway we're getting on here. There we go. Oh, now it's too far above me to see. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Everything looks good. Now I did not bring the SweetFX Reshade pack that I got. Works in both ETS and ATS. I did not bring it in here yet, and I guess I wanted to wait a little bit longer in ETS. Although the look and feel of the games and the landscape and scenery is so different, I don't know that just because it works in ETS, I don't know that that automatically means that it will work over here. But either way, we'll give it a minute, and then we'll maybe bring it in and test it. Uh-huh. I want to get my driving and my looking coordinated. I feel like right now they're a little bit out of sync. I'm still a little bit Melvin. Not terribly, but more than I want to be. I believe in the patch notes it said, I believe in the patch notes it said there were some changes in the traffic as well. Or maybe I was just thinking that because our last episode the traffic seemed better. Hard to say. We've got a day cab 579, we've got a tall sleeper 579, we've got a day cab 389, and we've got a sleeper 389. So, and then I think we've got just one kind of throwaway for our other driver. So we need to think about, I mean, there's really not a lot we can do with trucks in this game, unfortunately. There's not a lot going on with mod trucks. And there's really not even a lot going on with parts. So I don't know maybe that's it. Maybe I just don't feel like the trucks that are available to us, we can really make our own. They're just kind of generic. I feel like I'm driving contract jobs. Like I'm always in a truck that's not my truck. It's not the way I would set it up. So I'll take a look around, see if I can find some good mods. But other than that, I think we'll just be buying and driving base game trucks. I'm really not moving my head much at all, so I'm not sure why it's bouncing around like that, but it surely is. I see it. I'm not happy about it. I'm trying to control it. Right, Ukiah. Is there a ramp, or am I just turning? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll go. Okay, go past it and then come back to it. I got you. Here. Let's go up here. Right. I do like coming into these little towns late at night. Even if it's a fake truck, it still feels pretty. I don't know. What? Peaceful? Americana? What's the word we're looking for? It's got a nice feel to it. Makes me feel like a trucker. Back here, see how hard this delivery is. How are we feeling about this? We're gonna give it one try. Nope. Not even close. Alright, that was our one try. I don't even know if I can get it from here. Yep. Somewhere along the line, I've completely lost my ability to do this. And I swear up until like, I don't know, like a week ago, I could do this. I'm really at a loss as to what happened. Maybe it's too many racing games. Yeah, that must be it. That's my excuse. It's loading scenery. Everything's fine. It's just loading scenery. There's your boxed goods. Right. How are we on time? Doesn't matter. Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look for any of those trailers that we know are awesome. Nothing. Okay, cool. I'm going to call it there, and I don't know. Maybe I'll sleep a couple cycles and see how we're looking for next time. Folks, thank you so much for stopping by to check out The Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of American Truck Simulator, and we will see you next time. Take care now.